get you up to speed on the latest in sports. I'm Denise Tan. The Petrogas Angels joined the Creamline Coal Smashers as the remaining undefeated teams in the PVL All-Filipino Conference. That action and more in this report. The PLDT high-speed hitters had more than a week's break heading into their PVL All-Filipino Conference matchup against the Next-led Chameleons. And it showed early when Next-led was able to take set 1 from them. PLDT, though, took this as a cue to get its act together. The high-speed hitters displayed dominance in the ensuing frames of the game. Final score 22-25, 25-17, 25-11, and 25-20. Savannah Davidson was red hot with 21 points to lead the team, while Erica Santos chipped in 17 markers. The win gives PLDT its third win of the conference. Next-led, meanwhile, slides to 1-3. In the second game, the long break hardly took a toll as the Chocomucho Flying Titans swept the Galleries Tower High Risers. Chocomucho left no room for doubt about its dominance as it delivered a 25-21, 25-16, and 25-20 win. This is a team's third consecutive triumph in the conference, all of which were straight set victories. Cherry Rondina was the top scorer as usual, notching 16 points. Chocomucho, as well as PLDT and the Charitigo crossovers, all have 3-1 win-loss records and are on a three-way tie for third seed.
It's a back and forth action, and Ivy Laxina ends at...
The third game between the Petrogas Angels and the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers also ended in a sweep. The first two sets were close as both teams did not budge. But 6 straight points in the third set did the job as Petrogas cruised to a 25-22, 27-25, and 25-14 dub. Rania Musa and Jonas Abete both had 11 points to pace the Angels. With this, Petrogas ties Creamline with identical 4-0 records. The Angels, though, are yet to give up a single set in the tournament so far. PVL action continues this Saturday at the Phil Sports Arena. The Farm Fresh Foxies will take on the Signal HD Spikers in the first game, slated at 2 p.m. Then PLDT will next get on stage with the Jerflor Defenders at 4 p.m. before Petrogas battles Charitigo at 6 p.m. Catch all those games live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. Pinoy boxer Yumir Marshall is set to return to Las Vegas to resume training as a professional. Marshall is training under U.S. Olympic coach Compa Coroma. The slugger plans to engage in 1 or 2 fights before shifting his focus on his preparations for the Paris Olympics. The Asian Games silver medalist is one of 4 Pinoys who have so far qualified to the Games. Marshall will fight in the 80-kilogram class. The 75-kilogram division, where he won the bronze in Tokyo in 2020, was scrapped by organizers for next year. One boxing analyst believes there's a slim chance that People's Champ Manny Pacquiao can compete in the Paris Olympics. Attorney Ed Tolentino says it's possible that the universality rule will not be applicable to Pac-Man. This is because the rule is reserved for countries who are having a hard time bagging an Olympic spot. Aside from this, Pacquiao has to get an exemption from the International Olympic Committee for his age. The 8th Division World Champion will be 45 years old by the time that the Paris Olympics kicks off next year. Speaking of Pac-Man, a rematch between the former senator and fellow boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr. is reportedly in the works. In an interview, Pacquiao said both camps are still tying loose ends at the moment. If it pushes through, the exhibition match will take place in Japan in December. The two first met at the ring back in 2015 in a bout that broke several boxing revenue records. The American slugger managed to score a unanimous decision win against Pacquiao. Pacquiao has also expressed openness in fighting Gervonta Davis, but that's only if Tank is willing to go up the welterweight class. We're taking a timeout. The game on One News Now will return after a quick break. Stay tuned. You're still watching the game on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. Thanks for joining us. Pinay tennis wonderkid Alex Eala has advanced to the semifinals of the W60 Nantes tournament. That's after her win against French Eala Jean. Down 1-4, Eala battled right back to steal the first set. During this time, Jean reportedly called for a medical timeout. The French tenniser still pushed through with the game but formally retired with Eala leading 2-love. Later today, the 18-year-old Pinay will face off with Gabriela Knudsen of Czech Republic. Hong Kong will be the first Asian city to hold the Gay Games with a Mexican city as co-host. This is despite opposition from activists and lawmakers. More from this Reuters video.
Welcome to the Gay Game Hong Kong.
Now, as the first games that has ever been held in Asia, the Gay Games Hong Kong team is really proud to announce that we have 2,381 participants join the Gay Games. And not only that we have broken a number of different records. Not only have we been able to introduce the games to the region in Asia, we have the highest number of participants ever from Asia join the Gay Games in its 41-year history. When you play your sports next week, the 18 sports you have, you'll be playing sports with a diverse group of people. When you go to the village and you enjoy a drink or have a meal, you'll be having a meal and enjoying a drink with a diverse group of people. And when you come to the gala concerts on Saturday night and on Monday, the exposure that the artists that we have here, the ones that we're promoting locally, regionally, and internationally, will be exposed to a brand new audience. This is fantastic news. You know what this means? It means that the Gay Games has become what we've always strived to be, and that is the Games for all.
No less than the South African president welcomed the Rugby World Cup champions in the capital of Pretoria. The team will embark on a countrywide tour with the Webb Ellis Trophy that they've won for a record fourth time. Watch this.
South Africa's Rugby World Cup champions were welcomed in the capital Pretoria on Thursday by President Cyril Ramaphosa. The Springboks are embarking on a countrywide tour with the Webb Ellis Trophy that they won for a record fourth time at the weekend.
You have lifted the spirits of the entire nation and you filled us with pride.
During the tournament, the team had talked of a responsibility to provide some distraction for South Africans. The country is struggling in an economic downturn with high unemployment, crime and corruption. But Springbok captain Siya Kolisi said he hoped the good feelings around his team's success would persist.
We hope you enjoy this and we hope these celebrations and this trophy doesn't end this week, that this unity that we see continues going forward. So thank you.
South Africa edged 3 successive knockout stage matches by a single point to win the World Cup. They claimed ultimate victory on Saturday with a 12-11 win over old rivals New Zealand.
And back here at home, the TNT Tropang Giga is scrambling to find a temporary replacement import for Ronde Hollis-Jefferson. TNT is due to play this Sunday against the Magnolia Hotshots for the PBA Commissioner's Cup kickoff. But they are yet to secure the services of any import after Quincy Miller's release from Converge was denied. Miller was TNT's other import in their campaign at the East Asia Super League. Hollis-Jefferson is not sure if he can play due to gastroenteritis. He has been dealing with the illness since the Tropang Giga held a team camp at the Inspire Sports Academy in Laguna. The team already lost Mikey Williams, who hasn't agreed on a contract yet. R.R. Pogoy and Poy Eram are also out due to health issues. Get your fill of the latest in sports at onesports.ph. Meantime, the Newsday continues later at 4:30 p.m. I'll see you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.